What's going on, guys? Shank here with another Pokemon Champions video for y'all. Today we're going to be using a Trick Room team. Now we got a couple options to set up the Trick Room. We got for Farigiraf, we have the Trevenant, and we have the Gallade. So we have a couple different ways to get that set up. We have some Goodra action if we can get him set up. He's going to be really hard to kill. And yeah, it's just been a lot of fun playing around with this team. Here's a quick look at the spreads that I'm using on these guys, and the rental code is up on top if you guys want to try it out for yourself as well. Leave a like on the video, comment down below, and subscribe if you guys are enjoying the content. Let's get into a couple battles. Alright, so we've found our first battle here. It's looking like probably a Mega Charizard at the front. And that does give us a little bit of trouble, but we have Mudsdale for that. Mudsdale can honestly handle a lot of what they have. Mudsdale and Slowbro. Slowbro we're going to bring in the back. We can go Mudsdale for Farigiraf, Slowbro in the back, and then I think that we should also probably bring the Goodra in the back as well. I like that. Hopefully we can get that Trick Room set up and start just working. Alright, so they are going to go Charizard and Mousehold here. So let's just go Rock Slide and let's Trick Room. Rock Slide should do a real good amount of damage to that Charizard. Yep, Charizard Y. They're gonna get their Sun set up here. And they're probably gonna go either Heat Wave or Solar Beam. Follow me, don't really care. We're doing Rock Slide. Okay, they're gonna do Solar Beam. We live one Solar Beam on our Mudsdale. Yep. Defense boost is up. Rock Slide. Who are we missing? Charizard? Okay. We do get our Trick Room up, which is nice. That way we can outspeed next turn, and then hopefully we can hit that Charizard. So we'll just go Rock Slide one more time, and we're just gonna Hyper Voice here. And that should, as long as everything lands, yep. Great damage on that Charizard. They are kind of bulky. Hyper Voice, doing okay damage. Heat Wave, Mudsdale's probably gone. Yep, Farigiraf comes down to Citrus Fairy. We get burned. Not great, but not the worst thing in the world. And they're gonna Super Fang us. Okay, okay. So here, I think let's just go into Slowbro. I would like to get that Mousehold off the board. So I think let's just go Shell Sidearm here. And let's go Psychic Noise into Mousehold. That should pick up a double KO. Follow me, that's fine. So Shell Sidearm, gonna take out Mousehold. And then we just need this Psychic Noise to take out their Charizard. Charizard lives on 1, wow, okay. So they're gonna go Heat Wave, take out Farigiraf, crit the Farigiraf, I don't think it matters, I think Farigiraf was going down anyway. And we're gonna come out into Goodra here. Let's see who they go into. So here's our Goodra. And they go King Gambit. Okay. I think let's just take out their Charizard and then let's set up a shelter with Goodra. That should be a pretty good turn for us. Quick draw, awesome. I love this Slowbro. They're gonna protect their Charizard. And then Sucker Punch takes out Slowbro. Okay. They get a crit. Wow. We're bulking up a little bit. I think we have to just take out their Charizard here. I don't think King Gambit can really do too much damage to us. But let's see how it goes. Sucker Punch gonna come out here. Gonna do okay damage. Heavy Slam, awesome. Take out their Charizard, and we have leftovers on our Goodra as well, so we can start getting some health back pretty quick. Their sun is gone as well. Trick Room gone too. That's fine. I think shouldn't be too much of a problem with Garchomp. Okay. So let's just try to get another shelter set up. They might protect Earthquake. They could do a couple different things there. But the good thing about Goodra, we can't be crit. They're gonna set up the Sword Stance. Okay. Not great, but we get our second shelter up. So we are pretty bulky now. And I think here we should just protect. Get one more leftovers tick, and then try to take out their King Gambit. Hopefully it's not Focus Sash. Awesome. Some more leftovers. We'll go Body Press into the King Gambit. That should take out their King Gambit. Sucker Punch. Wow, that's a lot of damage. Stomping Tantrum. Do we live? We live on 4. Wow. Okay. Body Press. Massive damage. Take out their King Gambit. And we get some leftovers health back as well. So we're gonna need a miracle, but you know, worse things have happened. Gotta protect. Get some more leftovers back. Let's try the double protect. If we can get it, that'd be so nice. We do get the double protect. Some more leftovers. The let's just try to body press. I don't think we could land a triple. Hopefully they just low roll. No. Too much damage. Garchomp's really strong. But hey, it's fine. We lose our first battle. GG's to Go Free. That was a pretty close one. But yeah, let's go on to our next battle. Alright, so we are here into our second battle. And they're going to have some interesting Pokemon. I love Steelix, love Walucha. Who should we go into here? I'm thinking that we should go for Farigiraf and Gallade to lead. Maybe? Farigiraf and Goodra. Yeah, let's do that for our lead. And then let's go Mudsdale and let's go Gallade in the back as well. I like that, yeah. We got a couple different options for what they might want to do. Alright, so they're gonna go Armarouge and Steelix. Okay. Not fun, but hey. We can get our Trick Room set up here, we can get a shelter. A couple things that we can get. Alright, maybe we can't get a shelter, but hey, that's fine. And they're gonna Stomping Tantrum the Goodra. They really don't like the Goodra, huh? Trick Room is up. Get some leftovers back. And from here, I think, do we just try to save our Goodra? Let's Hyper Voice and let's bring out the Mudsdale here. That way we can get the Armarouge off the board and come back in with Goodra later on to get him set up. Heavy Slam gonna come out here, not do too much damage, which is great. They are slower than us though, which means they're gonna be faster in Trick Room, but hey, that's fine. Not doing too much damage. So we'll go into Hyper Voice again here. And let's just go into High Horsepower over here. I'm not too worried about their Steelix. He hasn't really shown that he has much that I should be afraid of. Armarouge is gone. No more Taunt. And they're gonna Rock Polish. Okay. Okay. They're gonna get that speed up, which is not really where you want to be in Trick Room, but if that's what you want to do. Victory Bell, awesome. So we can Psychic Noise over here, and then let's just High Horsepower on the Steelix. Gonna land, take that Steelix out, and let's see how much damage we can do to that Victory Bell. Pretty good damage. They're gonna go Sweet Scent. Okay. Okay. And Hydreigon gonna fly out here. I think let's just go Hyper Voice. And let's go... I think we just have to Iron Head here. Not doing crazy damage, but hey, it's decent. Victory Bell goes down. They're down to their last Pokemon, and Hydreigon flinches. Awesome. Trick Room is gone, but we're in a really good spot now. So we'll just go with that same play again, and that should be game. Dragon Pulse, we should live that, yeah. And that's it, Hyper Voice gets the KO on Hydreigon. We are going to get a win for our second battle today. And GG's to our opponent. Let's go right into our next battle. Alright, so we have found our third battle here. Looking like another Charizard team. Charizard is really scary. I think we just go for Farigiraf and Mudsdale. Really good lead into this kind of team. We're going to go with Slowbro in the back. And let's also bring our Gallade here. That way we have a couple different ways to stop different things that they might want to do. And yeah, let's see how this goes here. Who are they going to go into? Definitely Charizard and Whimsicott, or Charizard and Mousehold, I would think. Seems like a pretty standard lead for most people. No, they're gonna go into Mousehold and Garchomp. Okay, okay. Hey, I'm okay with that. We're gonna just set up that Trick Room and let's just go high horsepower into the Mousehold. They're probably gonna try to follow me here, I would think, or do something weird. I don't really know what they could do against us here. Taunt. That's a tough one. Okay. And Dragon Claw. Okay. High horsepower doing great damage to the Mousehold. And we can't Trick Room now. Let's just protect our... Oh, we can't do that. Right, we're taunted. I think we just swap the Farigiraf slot. And let's just rip a high horsepower again into Mousehold and try to take that guy out. That was a good taunt by them. Good taunt. Mousehold protects. Awesome. Okay. Dragon Claw gonna come out, do pretty good damage. And we just gotta Ice Beam that Garchomp and high horsepower the Mousehold. Maybe we get a Quick Claw, Quick Draw proc, and they're gonna try to double protect. Not gonna work. Earthquake. Oh boy. So they do take out their own mouse. We get a free Focus Sash. You love to see those. High horsepower. Gonna do pretty good damage. Rough Skin though. Gonna hurt us a little bit. And they have a Yachi Berry. We should still be able to do massive, yeah. Garchomp is gone. We can set up the Trick Room now freely without having to worry about being taunted. Well, we have a couple of weak guys now. They're probably going to go into Charizard in the back here, I would imagine. Yep. They're going to go Charizard and Whimsicott in the back. Okay. So we're just going to come out here and see if we can do that and just go into a Rock Slide here. Maybe we get a Quick Draw, Quick Claw. That would be really awesome here if we can get that. They're thinking about what they want to do here. Man, I love that Slowbro lived on one. He's here. That was a free Focus Sash. So what are they gonna go into here? That Charizard is scary. Quick Draw, awesome. So we get our quick draw proccing. We're going to be able to get a free shot into that Whimsicott. Hopefully it's not focus sashed. They're going to bring the sun out. And they're going to Tailwind. That's fine. I'm a Trick Room team anyway, so you were already outspeeding me. They do have a focus sash. Okay. So Rock Slide, hopefully we can get that. Yep, Mudstill gonna live on 3. You'll love to see that. No burn, no burn, and he's burned. Oh man. Okay, just land this Rock Slide. Yep, perfect. Doing huge damage to Charizard. But Mudstill is gonna go down to the burn here. Should be okay. We're gonna go for Farigiraf and Gallade, our 2 back Pokemon here. And we should definitely try to get that Trick Room set up here. I'm thinking they're gonna try to do really massive damage to our Farigiraf. So let's just try to set up Trick Room on Gallade. Heat Wave, who's he missing? Gallade lives. Awesome. Farigiraf lives on 8. Citrus Berry, love it. Psychic Noise, gonna hit. And Gallade gonna get that Trick Room up as well. So now we should be able to outspeed and be able to close this match out pretty easily. We'll just go Psychic Noise again, and why not just Psycho Cut. Lock in that win. Yep, and our opponent just leaves. Awesome. We get another win here. Good game to our opponent. Again, that was a really good one. They had us pretty early on with that taunt, but we were able to come back and still get that win. And yeah, let's just go into our next battle here. Alright, so we are now in our 4th battle, probably going to be our last battle. And once again, looking like a Sun team. A lot of those. I've been seeing a lot of those. I was seeing a lot of Rain teams yesterday, and then a lot of Sun teams today, which is weird. But weather has always been a strong one. I think that we should just go into... I love the Mudstill lead against Charizard. And they have a lot of fire types, so we definitely want to keep him alive. So we'll go Mudstill and Farigiraf. That way we can most likely get that Trick Room set up. We'll go Slowbro in the back, and let's go... I really want to go Trevenant, but they have a lot of fire types, so maybe not the best idea. Let's just go Gallade. Yeah. Alright, so they're going to be leading their fire guys here. We're going to protect and try to get this Trick Room set up. That way we can just start going massive damage into these guys. Yep, there's the Drought. They're probably going to Eruption and Heat Wave. And hopefully we can... Okay, they're going to do the Helping Hand play. Okay. Mudstill protecting. Gotta keep him alive. And Eruption going to come out here. Hopefully we can live one Eruption. Nope. Wasn't even close. Yeah, that Typhlosion does absolutely massive damage. We gotta go Slowbro. And let's just try to get a quick draw. We gotta go Rock Slide here, and I think that we should just do Psychic. If we can get that quick draw, that would be really good for us. Weaken the Eruption. Yep, awesome. They take out their Typhlosion. Okay. Venusaur, so we're going to be landing Psychic into Venusaur, which is really good for us. Yep. Great damage there. Rock Slide. Gonna land on Venusaur. Not do too much damage, but hey, that's fine. We'll just try to Rock Slide again. And they're probably going to try to Sleep Powder us. I think let's just go Psychic here. Hopefully we can get a quick draw. Yep. One more time. You love to see it. Slowbro is super strong. Really cool Pokemon. And we take out their Venusaur. Heat Wave, don't burn, don't burn. Awesome, we land the Rock Slide. Gonna take out their Charizard as well. And suddenly we're in a little bit of a better spot. We're not a great spot, but a little bit better. So they're going to have Typhlosion ready in the back, and who else are they going to have? Yep, there's the Typhlosion and Incineroar. Okay. So if they try to fake out here, let's just try to go Protect. And if we can get one more quick draw, let's just try to do some damage to that Typhlosion. Oh my god, Slowbro, I love you. Fake out. They do fake out the Slowbro. That's rough. Eruption. Good fake out by them. Slowbro did what he could. And let's just go into our Gallade here. They have one more turn left in Sun. Hopefully we can get this Rock Slide. Probably not. And then we have a Night Slash here as well. They're just gonna do massive damage with that Eruption. Yep, Eruption, Sun boosted, gonna come out. Gallade does live. They crit our Mudstail. I don't think that mattered. He was going down anyway. And as long as they do something weird with Incineroar. Okay. They're gonna Fire Spin and they're gonna miss. Okay. And suddenly we have a chance. It looked like their Incineroar was slower there. So let's see what Sacred Sword can do. Wow. Sacred Sword gets the KO on Incineroar. Somehow we come back, get that win. That was an awesome game. GG's to Sad by Design. That was a lot of fun. And yeah, that's gonna be it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Once again, like the video if you guys liked it. Comment down below, you know, what teams you guys want to see, what teams you guys have been running, and you know what teams you might want to see from me. And also, once again, subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying the content. Alright guys, see you later.